Hi, my name is AJ Britton, and I'm about to take you on a wild leadership interview that I had not too long ago. So I learned about a really awesome organization, and I wanted to go big and interview someone from that organization. This organization is actually the WinShape Foundation, and they have several different branches. And I was trying to find out one that I really wanted to connect with, and it just so happens that there is one organization within the foundation called WinShape Homes that works with fostering and adopting, which is something that I have recently understood that I have like a really big passion for, and that I would like to work in that field after I graduate. So this was perfect for me. I looked up people, and I started emailing those that I had connections with, and they sent me to other people, to other people, to other people. And after about a month of just emails, I found someone who's perfect to interview for this class. Her name is Miss Laura Lynn Sturgis, and she created the foster program within WinShape Homes. And now she is a director of the foster care program, and she has, over the past 4 years, built a team just to kind of live out the vision that she has, and she's really unified them. And reading a little bit about her bio in just on the website, I found out that she really has a passion to seeing others grow from just being curious about fostering to being all in, which really stuck out to me because that's something specifically that I would like to do within fostering and adopting. I would love to equip parents that have this heart, this hunger to help kids, and that's something that she does. So I could tell right from the beginning when I called Miss Laura Lynn that she really cared about others. She cared about investing in people. She spoke about so many people within the interview in so many different capacities of her life. A lot of our tangents, actually, we were talking about her family, her husband, her kids. She also spoke about just previous mentors. She talked about those who are above her in leadership positions. She talked about her team a lot. And while some of those came from questions, direct responses to my questions, a lot of it actually was just because she has such a passion for others. She actually apologized to me for running late, and I could tell that she really cared about spending this time that she set apart for me, and she didn't even know me, which was just something that really speaks on behalf of her leadership. She was excited to talk about leadership. She really loved talking about her team in general, and she just had a huge passion for others, which is something that I could just easily tell about her within the first couple minutes. And we spoke for over an hour about it, which was honestly incredible. There is something that she spoke of that I knew really rang true. She spoke of others calling her loyal, and she's worked with WinShape for over 15 years now, and she said that a lot of people just call her loyal, and I can completely agree with that. I could tell that from the beginning, and it just was reaffirmed throughout the interview. Some of the characteristics that have occurred over and over within her interview was the idea of building trust and accountability. She wanted people to have the freedom to do what they believed was right within the organization. However, she wanted to make sure that trust was built up. She actually was able to handpick the people that are part of this team and really live life with them. So I think that the theory that most closely represents her is this idea of being a servant leader. She said that everyone has something going on in their lives. In response to that, she wants to know. So she has this open door policy where her door is always open. And she really cares about just hearing about what is going on in their lives. She talked about her mentor, Miss Mavis, who is known as the bucket lady, because she always wanted to fill everyone's bucket. So the buckets were overflowing so others could continue to fill other people's buckets, which is just like buckets of just joy and self-worth and purpose. And I could tell that that's something that really stuck out to Miss Laura Lynn, in that she's really applied to her own leadership principles. A couple of the characteristics that I could tell is that she said she wanted to be a really good steward. She says that she really has kind of drilled into her team the idea of climbing with care and confidence. They want to climb with care because they want to be just good stewards of the resources that they were given, and they want to climb with confidence because they want to say, hey, we know what to do with this. We know what to do with these resources. She also has this idea of just listening to others with that open door policy, as well as committing to the growth of people. She said that she loves her team immensely, and she wants to see them thrive. And if thriving within WinShape is in their plan, then she wants to be able to aid them in this endeavor. And she said that if there are people that wanted to just leave the organization that felt like they were called other places, that she wanted to help them too. That it doesn't matter where they're going as long as they have that passion and have that drive to really get them there. And she wanted to be there in full support, which is a little different from what some leaders really want to push. They want to push a lot more of their own objectives. They want to push the group as a whole, like what their the direction the group is going in. But she said she wants to dive into every single individual and see where they're going and walk with them through that. She also said that she also really believes in not micromanaging, because it's easy to, with the foster care becoming her baby, like she said, but she wanted to give them freedom, and a lot of that comes from that trust. She wanted to just trust them, because when she trusts them, that's when they become unified. And she also said that she wants to accept any criticism that they give her. Another thing is, afterwards, by the end of the interview, I knew that Miss Laura Lynn is someone I would want to work for. She believes in investing in her team and putting others first. She's willing to sacrifice for others, and that's something to be respected. She also spoke about losing sight of her priorities when she was working as a case manager, and how difficult it was to get out of that. She was being open and transparent with somebody that she barely knew, and she was willing to talk about her own flaws, which is so authentic. It is so honorable, honestly. I could tell that she is not only loyal to those around her, but she desires to protect those. She wants to protect her family. She wants to protect the foster kids that come in. She wants to protect the foster parents. She wants to protect her team. She's always going to be on the front line. And she said she's willing to get her hands dirty, to work side by side with others. And who wouldn't want to work with a leader that says, hey, whatever you do, I'm not going to just delegate it to you. I'm going to work through that with you. If you're getting your hands dirty, I'm getting my hands dirty too. You know, I'll be the first one to get my hands dirty. And that's the vibe that I just really, really got from Miss Laura Lynn. Something that has resonated with me is that she always wanted to see her team smiling. She said that if they weren't smiling, if they weren't having fun, then something needs to change. She said that they had meetings every week, and that they would have outings, that they would do things together to unify the group. The idea of always having the open door policy shows that she is never too busy for her team. She mentioned that people randomly pop in and just talk about their personal lives. Now, some people would find that ineffective, an ineffective use of time, but Miss Laura Lynn, she disagrees. She wants to help her team, help their well-being, and make sure that their buckets are full, and then they can pour into others. She also recommends always looking at the little wins. Oh, there's a new training that was successful? That's a win. Oh, there's a couple that wants to learn to be foster parents? That's another win. Overall, I learned that listening to my team that I'm leading, ensuring that we're able to have fun together and just live life together and know about each other and what each other's going through, our struggles and our strengths, that's important. Also, taking the little wins. Those are all practical ways of becoming a good leader. So I just want to thank Miss Laura Lynn for really opening up about just herself being a leader, and allowing me to just interview her for over an hour and considering it nothing, giving me all of that time. Thank you.